Dear students, today we will discuss the NCERT mathematics for class 9 chapter 1 number system. So at first we have to discuss types of various numbers. What do you mean by natural numbers? At first we have to discuss natural numbers. The numbers which are used for counting, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on. The set of natural numbers are denoted by n. Set means one type of collections. When natural numbers, set of natural numbers, we can write a similar way. The capital N equal to second bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dot and so on. Whole numbers. When 0 is added to the set of natural numbers, then the set will be called a set of whole numbers. Whole numbers means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Set of whole numbers are denoted by W. Integers. Integers means whole numbers positive with negative. That is set of whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. The set of whole numbers with positive and negative, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. That is set of integers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 set of whole numbers. When we added to the set of whole numbers the negative whole numbers, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 are all integers. But minus 1.2, 1 by 3, minus 7.5 are not integers. Set of natural numbers, set of whole numbers, set of integers. Integers 0, 1, 2, 3, 3 dot in the direction of positive direction, so on. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 in the negative direction, so on. Then we have to discuss about rational number. Then we have to discuss about rational number. What is called rational number? Rational number. When a number can be expressed as the form of P by Q. A number, say R, is said to be rational if we can express it in the form of P by Q, where P is an integer and Q is an integer and Q not equal to 0. A number R said to be rational number if we can express it in the form of small p by small q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0, then the numbers is called rational numbers. For example, 0. 0 can be expressed as 0 by 1, 2 by 1, 5 by 3, minus 1 by 2, minus 3 by 5. These are all rational numbers. 0 can be expressed as 0 by 1. 0 is an integer, 1 is an integer. 2 by 1, 5 by 3, 5 is an integer, 3 is an integer, and denominator is not equal to 0. Those are rational numbers. But root 2, root 3, root 2, root 3, pi, 1.5, these types of numbers are not rational numbers. They are called irrational numbers because these numbers cannot be expressed as the form of p by q, where p is an integer and q is an integer. So we have discussed about natural numbers, whole numbers, rational integers, rational numbers and irrational numbers. Now we have to discuss plotting of rational number between two given rational number. Now we have to discuss plotting of rational number between two given rational numbers. There are two processes. At first, one we have to discuss, suppose R and S are two rational numbers. We have to put some rational numbers between R and S. If we put between R and S, R plus S by 2, that is mean of two rational numbers, then it should be a rational number between R and S. If we see a number line, two is a rational number and 3 is a rational number. We have to put rational numbers between 2 and 3. So what will be the process? R means 2, S means 3. The rational numbers between 2 and 3 is 2 plus 3 by 2. That is, if R is a rational number and S is a rational number, now R plus S by 2 will be a rational number between them. We have to give an example. Two and three. Question is, find 5 rational numbers between 2 and 3. Find 5 rational numbers between 2 and 3. At first, the rational number between 2 and 3 is 2 plus 3 by 2, that is 5 by 2. 5 by 2. Now, we have to put some rational numbers between 2 and 5 by 2, between 5 by 2 and 3, rational numbers between 2 and 5 by 2 is 2 plus 5 by 2 by 2. 2 is 2 of 4 by 9, 9 by 4. 2 and 5 by 2, 9 by 4. 9 by 4. In this process, if we proceed, then we find the other rational numbers between 2 and 9 by 4, 5 by 2 and 3, 9 by 4 and 5 by 2, and so on. This is the process for plotting rational numbers between two given rational numbers. There are another process for plotting the rational numbers between two given rational numbers. Let us suppose x and y are two rational numbers where x less than y. X and y are two rational numbers where x less than y. Then x plus d, x plus 2d, x plus 3d, x plus 4d, and so on, x plus nd will be the rational numbers between x and y, where d is y minus x by n plus 1. This is the another process to finding rational numbers between two given rational numbers x and y. For example, 5 and 6. The question is, find 6 rational numbers between 5 and 6. Here x equal to 5, y equal to 6 and x less than y. Therefore d is y minus x, 6 minus 5, n is 6. Because the question is find 6 natural numbers, 6 rational numbers. The number of rational numbers is 6, therefore n is 6. That is n plus 1. That is 1 by n means 6 plus 1, 1 by 7. Then x plus d. X plus d means x is 5 plus d means 1 by 7, 36 by 7. X plus 2d, x plus 3d. We have to calculate. In this problem, at first, we change 5 and 6 to equivalent rational numbers with denominator 7. How is this possible? 5 equal to, we can write 35 by 7 and 6 equal to 42 by 7. 35 by 7 denominator is 7, 42 by 7 denominator is 7. Then we have to put 6 rational numbers between 5 and 6, that is 35 by 7 and 42 by 7. The answer will be 35 by 7 and 42 by 7. Next, the rational numbers between these two rational numbers will be 36 by 7, 37 by 7, 38 by 7, 39 by 7, 40 by 7, 41 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 6 rational numbers between 5 and 6. And this is 36 by 7, x plus d. 35 by 7, x plus 2d. 38 by 7, x plus 3d. X plus 4d. And so on. So this is another process to plot the rational numbers between two given rational numbers. If x and y are two rational numbers, while x less than y, x plus d, x plus 2d, x plus 3d and x plus nd will be the rational numbers between x and y, where d is y minus x by n plus 1. This is the process. And another process where if r and s are two rational numbers, that is r plus s by 2 will be the rational numbers between r plus s by 2, and the process will be repeat for next cases. So these are the discussion about to plot the some rational numbers between two given rational numbers. Now we have to discuss about irrational numbers. What do you mean by irrational numbers? The numbers which cannot be expressed as the form of p by q, where p are integers, q are integers, and q not equal to 0 is called irrational numbers. For example, root 2, root 3, root 5 are all irrational numbers. Here we have to discuss to plot irrational numbers on the number lines. The question is, plot the irrational number root 2 on the number line. So number line we have to draw first. The number line 0, minus 1, minus 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. At first, we have to draw a square on the number line whose all sides will be the length of 1 unit. For plotting root 2 on the number line, at first we have to construct a square on the number line whose length of each side will be the 1. That is, this measure is 1. So we form a square, means O, A, B, C, 1, 1. We have at first we draw a square O, A, B, C, length of whose each side is 1 unit. Then we have to draw the diagonal of the square. From the Pythagoras theorem, triangle OAB, where 1 and 1 is 90 degree, we can find the hypotenuse, that is root over 1 square plus 1 square is equal to root 2. The length of the diagonal will be root 2. The length of the diagonal will be root 2. We have to plot root 2 on the number line. Then we have to measure the length OB by using compass and taking this O as center. And taking O as center, we have to draw an arc on the number line. Taking O as center, we have to draw an arc on the number line. That is OB, we have to draw an arc on the number line taking O as center and taking OB as radius. Length of OB is root 2. If we construct an arc on the lumber line, taking O as center and radius OB is equal to root 2, we can find the picture will be thus. Taking O as center and OB of the radius root 2, we draw an arc on the lumber line. So we get the point P, and the point P is represent root 2. The point P is represent root 2 on the lumber line. So question was to plot the root 2 on the lumber line. At first we have to construct a square on the lumber line, the length of whose each sides are 1 unit. Then we draw the diagonal of the square, and from the Pythagoras theorem we have seen the length of the diagonal is root 2, and taking O as center and with OB as radius, which length is root 2, we have to draw an arc and which will intersect the number line at the point P, where P is denotes root 2. If the question is plot root 3, then the process will be similar and the figure will be root 3, root 5, any question can be asked on the lumber line. 0, -1, -2, 1, 2, 3, 4. At first we have to draw the square O, A, B, C. O, A, B, C, where length of each sides are 1 and diagonal is root 2. Now we have to draw a perpendicular on the diagonal OB of length 1. Then we have to draw a perpendicular on the diagonal OB of length 1, that is OABC, that is D, that is 1, and connect O and D. From the triangle ODB, OB is root 2 and BD is 1. Then we have to find OD. For the Pythagoras theorem, the OD is root over root 2 square plus 1 square. That is 2 plus 1 is equal to root 3. And OD is root 3. OD is root 3. When we plot root 2, the process was taking O as center, and OB is the radius of length root 2. We have to draw an arc. Taking O as center and with radius OB is equal to root 2, we have to draw an arc. We intersect the number line at the point P, and the point P is denotes root 2. In the case of root 3, we construct a perpendicular on the line OB of length 1 and join OD, form the triangle OBD, And the Pythagoras theorem gives us the length of OD which is equal to root 3. Now, taking the point O as center and the radius OD is equal to root 3, we have to draw an arc in the above similar process. That is, taking O as center and OD is radius, and that is root 3. We have to draw an arc on the number line. Taking O as center and OD is radius, which is measure root 3, and draw an arc which intersect the number line, the point Q. That is, point Q is represent root 3. That is, how do we plot the number on the number line? The irrational numbers root 3, root 2, then root 3, then root 5, root 7, and so on. Many types of questions can be asked to plot the irrational numbers root 3, root 5. If now is root 3 means root 3, here root 2, 1, root 2 and 1, that is root 3. And we represent the two irrational numbers root 2 and root 3. In this process, you should try how to plot root 5 and root 7 on the number lines. So, this is our first class discussion about number system, various types of numbers, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, and how to plot irrational numbers on the rational number line, and how to input the rational numbers between two given rational numbers. Students are now try to solve the classwork and the exercise and to draw the same way on root 2, root 3, root 5 on the number line. Thank you.